One day, I'm going to say, I'd like to invite all of the children and anyone who's feeling childlike to come and join me at the front. And you'll all rush to the front. Okay, it's not today. But then I'm going to have to stop sitting in the comfy chair too, which means you're going to have to help me up from sitting on the step because I'm old. This is a rose. I know, you're looking at it and you're thinking, that looks like a pretty sad rose. Like it's been done for a while, hasn't it, Robin? And yes, it has, but wait. I got, because Valentine's Day, right, was a little while ago, I got some roses for Lori. And then we brought them over to the church for the Sunday. That was the day before Valentine's Day. And this is one of them. And the others are at the back of the church here in Basha. And they're all still alive. Although you're supposed to repot them. Okay, you're going to replant. Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, when I went to get them, I don't know where they came from originally, but I'm sure as they were growing, they were quite happy. And then they went to the store where I got them, and they were probably thinking, oh, this is great, a new home. And then they were thinking, I wonder where we're going to go next. And then they saw me. And they were probably very afraid. As they should have been, because I'm not a great gardener, and I don't always do well with actually being in this proximity to me. I should hold them out maybe here. But then I suspect they realized they were actually eventually going to go home with Lori, and they were okay with that. Because Lori's great with, as you might recall, last November or December, I was talking about the legendary poinsettias that survived, that we got the year before, and they survived a whole year and bloomed again, like they were red again, because Lori took care of them. And usually, I know what you're thinking, usually you buy a poinsettia, you end up tossing it because, it dies, right? Except it doesn't. You just have to care for it and bring it back, right? So I imagine these roses that are currently sitting next to the legendary poinsettias at the back are thinking to themselves, this is wonderful because we're going home with Lori. It'll be great. We'll do fine. And in fact, this might look like it's quite an elderly, like past its time rose, but there's a new one over here. So you can tell it's doing okay. I don't actually think roses think like that. Personally, I do think they have personality and feelings, but I'm not sure they think like that. I think they think like Jesus wants us to think. They don't think it's oh, this is great because I'm going home with Lori. They think, oh, this is great because I'll be watered and I'll be nurtured and I'll be taken care of. And they go, thank you, God, because that's what God is. God is love and compassion and care. God is caring for each other and nurturing each other, just like we would care and nurture for this plant, which will survive if Lori takes care of it. Okay, here's the thing about that. It will when I do too. And I will let you in on a little secret. I've been watering it as well. And that's the thing, is you don't have to have a whole lot of particular skill to have love and compassion and care. You don't have to be a great gardener to remember to water the plant. You don't have to be an expert gardener to remember to put it in the sunlight. You might want to remember to repot it or plant it in the ground when it thaws. The point is, God is compassion and love and care, and that's in all of us. Whatever particular skills we have for anything, that's in all of us. And when we share that with each other, there are new blooms. Is that what I call that? Is it a new bloom? Can I call it that? That's fair, yeah. That's what it means to live God into the world. And we can all do that. I'm going to turn it bloom side out so that you can see it.